Talking point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go to one platform for news every day. Now we country salute for education, entertainment, political affairs. 20 TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a share. Talking point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we play.
Yes, Fambulen, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok there. Yes, they're not done. And today we get some very, very interesting interactive discussion here. And we're fortunate to forget the former immigration boss, when Alpha Khalifa Kurma. And there with me for can help we understand certain things. One of the things we'll get for can put to for let help we understand. We all know this. It's no longer a secret, it's not open secret for say there is serious inter-party conflict within the APC. And people and they say some people want Samura come out of the picture, and that will give them the chance for at least they will go take State House. Other people and say if them pull out, that's go out them chance for make then take State House. But Ingoka Epu since a strong member for we don't understand that divide. And we can also ask them for because and they don't deal with that sensitive area immigration. We be no say a plane come according to the statements from the government. They said this plane come land our country unauthorized. So it gets experience, it will tell me. And we can also look at Madabio in Tripsem. This man on the in government, you understand exactly what that means. We can also ask about the IMF. Which benefits West Salon get forget it actually, if not so they run the country. This is why sometimes we can praise ourselves in many ways with a church on issues that we actually get for benefit the ordinary person. This is commendable. So we're fortunate at least somebody get for can help with that side. We can also look the victim of that disaster in a shell. We understand see lots of people and die. We see Samura Kamara go visit there. But we want to ask what in the opposition they do in terms of support, giving support. Not all the time now they say government. What about the opposition? And the last one we get for CACs are definitely what is that this way forward? But then say Samura for left the party, then say Samura not for left, Samura for vacate. I mean, it's just chaotic. And with the Igbo tripartite, electoral justice, we are Igbo registration. What is going on? Perhaps it will able to tell we for let we understand. So as you see, we fully packed. We hope time will permit me for we reach all of these 5 areas where we pay serious attention to. If you just join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming our Talking Point platform with a broadcast different side with the TPP Leon on YouTube. Perhaps you see yourself for the first time. How for joining is super easy. Click the subscribe button and turn the notification bell. Each time we can live, we go send you an alert. We also did our Facebook. We named our Facebook our Talking Point platform. Again, consider for like and follow us there, and definitely trust me, we go send the notification. If you're not post well like Instagram, you don't want to come for nothing. No worry. Today we broadcast it. This program right now it is live now Instagram, so we did 3 side. Well, we'll try at least for add some 1 or 2 areas where today we're broadcasting like TikTok and as well as X formerly Twitter. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok, and today now the 22 of within September 2024. Very important month, not so. All right, we can't just now for can introduce the big man at the building. And I'm not gonna say we they at the first.
Platform for news every day now we countries alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right, straight to the point. As always, you know what I want to go to Zoom, right? Just a gentle reminder, sharing is caring. And it's a fact. Now I will rely on for this program reach the last person at the last village. So please consider that. We know so now they do that for at least someone to get that back up from our mind. So we go introduce the big man at the building now. Yes, Mr. Koroma, you're welcome. Now Talking Point platform. People are listening across the world.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok. God bless you. And I also appreciate that you don't get me on Komon-Tok maybe for the second time, and that I face millions of Sierra Leoneans wherever they are in the globe, and I hope I'll go able to be of service to all of them. I tell you, thank you. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you very much. We self appreciate your presence, Naya. So as I already don't highlight the key area there where we struggle, where we're able to get breakthrough. We hope perhaps with your rich knowledge in terms of governance, immigration, being a lawyer and a diplomat, somebody we gets vast experience and plus your age, then say age comes with wisdom. That's so. So we definitely get for benefit something today. We won't believe that. You promise we not to say, we left for no benefit, not so?
I promise I will do my very best.
All right. So family, it's a promise. So this ego deliver. First thing first, before we reach on the other side, let's start with Samura in issue. I'm sure you follow and you understand fully what they take place. Una party when our APC is divided. Now there's no question about that. Even when it comes to this the tripartite, now we're able electoral justice, now we're able registration. That is serious in fact. But of recent time, there are voices, loud voices there. We'll not go name the name there. Of course, you go to hear some of them as well. Where they call for them, Samura just step out of the picture and allow the reform for make at least when get chance for take 2020. So people in seems as if those set of people already accepted the 2023 as foregone conclusion. What's your take when is it? Will that your chances, your party chances of gaining and taking the state house, or will that probably help you? What's in your own take when it comes to this issue?
First of all, the one damn way to think about 2028 chances of the APC coming to power are daydreaming. Now they daydream because they're not able to understand the machinations of politics on the other side of the political divide. They're not able to understand them. And the way appear for be understandable, I think it's deliberate on them part for let them go able for only pursue their own interest, otherwise than by the national interest of the country, where the APC gets huge benefits for provide for the country. For as much as I know, APC it always gets this kind of bad start before they come to prominence. Troubles, political misunderstandings, infighting. We don't see that in the days of Ernest Koroma before he became the president of Sierra Leone. So if we see that for the second time, it's not surprising at all. And then kind of by misunderstandings then there, not to limitation to APC becoming, the party where they take over governance, the state house. So therefore, one day we did think about the fact that Samura Kamara not get chances, not mistake that they mistake. And I did tell you, the thought of 2028 is a misnomer. Because if anybody we're sentient, we really understand what's in the other side of the political divide they talk about. Believe you me, no matter the leash where they put on the necks to be dragged into the other side of the political divide for letting shatter the chances of the APC, then they make grave mistakes.
All right, but people are not seem for buy this idea because we see other parts of the world, our opposition, the stand, the Liberia, we don't see in Senegal, the sub-region primarily. But this is not something that we go comfortably relate with your opposition now. Yeah. Before you ask, I'd just tell family this the guest on assistant at the screen, it lets a little bit for entering at the studio. It get a very, very sad story where it get for can tell Luna. And we go spend probably just 5 minutes and 10 minutes, perhaps another time we'll go invite her. A very, very sad story where I'm sure you want to let the world know about, where you want to let authorities them know for make them help for make them get justice with the kind of side. Yes, sir. Over to you, as I was saying.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the apology for the interruption.
Yes.
So, as I say, not a new thing for the APC for go through or for traverse through the difficulties there. Not a new thing. We don't see enduring partners Koroma in time. We're within the
yeah, you don't link that. So, but like I mean, the link say people on the other side, and the system like when I don't get that kind sort of that formidable force compared to the sub-region political other oppositions. And for example, Liberia, we see how the opposition be robust, be tough, be team up tall, and we also see that Senegal. So people are not seeing something like they can't say much. They can't combine or reflect this one as Unayon case. What will you say?
The thing is, when I can talk about moral equivalence, people never able to understand what that means. You understand? Waiting don't happen at Liberia, don't happen at Senegal, not Ivory Coast. Not mean to say that the same thing for happen at Sierra Leone. Probably we situation is a very unique situation. If you trace the political history of the All People's Congress Party, it's always been like this. What you mean they try for say was I think to say there is a division within the party, and that they the strength there, and that they the chances then they for make the party come up strong, and after that then sing their own APC national song.
So now that's not our own strategy because we understand say a house divided cannot stand, but they look like they turn on the other way around. Is that your strength on a strategy?
Correct. The house divided against itself cannot stand is not always correct. Because that is probably where the strength lies. And as circumstances they make let people that make the cause for make division there. But when the inevitability stands out, believe me, you will see lots of people then they become struck down to the point that, who are misled. Now is the time for us to try and come together again and strengthen the base of the party. Where apologies are bound to be submitted or tendered, then we submit them or tender them. And then it takes up the ground. That's the APC for you.
All right. Now we just for you on point. So you then talk to plenty Sierra Leoneans. What in your position? You feel say Samura in presence one will make una party become much more stronger or much more weaker as how the case be there? What's in your position? We'll just round up this particular first segment of the questions and the discussion.
Personally and generally, Samura in presence of the APC not going ever make the party in base look less stronger. In fact, they make the base of the party much more stronger. Because I could tell you for say, waiting hold the party, you understand? Now the bottom part of the pyramid, now hold the party, not at the top. When the hoi polloi, the people, the grassroots, you understand? You don't marry them, they don't marry you, it's over. That I can tell you for free. And that is where Samura Kamara and Blessing fall. Because the people, they're so by them, they're so lekan, you don't struggle so much. all within the top part of the party get for do. Now for be very careful how they handle Samura Kamara. At about this time, if they say pass them, break Samura Kamara, the high polar no will agree for let them break them, they will make them. And there is no way the APC no will stand and win power without the grassroots. Because the great people that say Vox Populi, Vox Dei, the voice of the people is the voice of God. If the people they don't touch this man today, they don't like him, they don't buy him, they don't see him, no matter what in the top do, then they make mistakes. And how you can't lead a country if you don't get the support of people at the bottom of the pyramid. That's the thing. So me strongly believes it personally, Samura Kamara, it will get the State House.
All right. Now, again, one last thing where we go ask Naya. A lot of people and on they call, they cry, they ask why this man they afraid for talking at the media. They shy from talking to even the local media because after this election, and now one thing we see, it talked to viewer according to memory, and people look at it and say your obligation to, like you mentioned, the grassroots, and it just unusual or unprecedented again for a candidate of that magnitude just keep quiet. What's going on? Is this also a strategy?
Great. It is like a few days ago, 1 week ago, I was asked by Weird, which make I don't keep silent for a very long time. That's when they invite me or when they invite me for can talk. Naturally, some people and if you don't ask them to talk, they cannot talk. When I don't make an attempt to invite Samura Kamara for can talk to her, I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
Yes, we have done so.
Right.
I don't know if we'll be talking, yeah, but we are asking publicly, I get for answer publicly. Yes, we have done. We have reached. And other team not just left and behind the scene, but we have reached.
Right. Okay. So probably Dr. Samura Kamara gets his own strategy, you understand, of not responding to the interviews of the international networks that we want to get otherwise done by the recognized international network like CNN or VOA. But that does not mean they underestimate the strength where one media network can get. They underestimate that at all. And without me actually being an advocate for them, but I strongly believe it's just a strategy of doing what in believes is right for now and keeping quiet. But then they work behind the scenes for making go able to get things done in the best way possible, where the grassroots go able to appreciate.
All right, thank you very much. So, Fambo, Lowy just usher in this lady. We get some very heart-touching story where we would just take 5 to 10 minutes of Funa time. Lona, then similar issues here don't they create some very tough time na salon. All right, now first, Lowy just usher you in. Now, who that we they talk to first for the benefit of the people?
Yeah, good evening, viewers. This is Nigel George, the younger sister to Gilbert George, the late man.
All right. So tell me about this old sad story about Gilbert. Explain to people about let them understand what thing happened and why una decide for kind of reach the media.
Well, Gilbert George and my elder brother. And then I host, now he friends then tell him say then get party for let he attend. So he left us, he'll tell we say he dey go party. Now the party he go now on Friday. Only for late Saturday morning reach, then can't tell we say Gilbert George don't die in body dey na by street. Because before he left na house, he tell me mommy say he wake comot the party come, he go eat fufu and krele me mommy prepare am for him. So now that food that me mommy they prepare, where all of a sudden one man we able to recognize me brother in body na Pike Street, come na us, can inform we say me brother in body, they na Pike Street, Taiwan. So me the elder one for we all, because we are 4 in number. The elder one for we all rush to the scene and confirm say yes na me, brother Gilbert. So then eventually they can go to mortuary and the case with the New England police station.
So what are the circumstances will lead to in death?
Well, where the we'll do the post-mortem on Wednesday, this past Wednesday.
Now,
Dr.
when it
Owen,
comes to the post-mortem, I just want to understand how a managed die. Now beat her, now shoot her, now other how it happen, now
they're not
accident.
shooter.
Uh, let people
Now
understand this.
that he was physically assaulted, then severely beat him up, broke
Who are
his
them beat her?
skull,
Who are them beat her?
influenced them. And as we dey talk now, three of them dey na police station, where the one wey make the party, they still dey mention names them wey involve.
So them beat her. I mean, the assaultant for why then decide for assaultant till it lead to in death.
Well, there's a money issue because my brother no be dey na Salonia, na Dubai e dey. So he can buy market and come with can left market. So the person wey make the battle in question forget am some money. Then my brother na person is it elect for elect for waka with one in cross bag where he gets different currencies them inside. Where he can use, like if he gets emergency, can just pay something or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, now the police and they don't take the case now Anna when I don't do the post-mortem. Of course, now send for me some documents. Them you don't
Yeah,
explain
we
say
don't
the
do the
assaultant.
postmortem.
So
Yeah, we
police
don't
and
do
they
the
don't charge anybody.
come again.
They don't charge anybody for the case.
Well, the case they not charge and go cut it.
So why not
The
charge her?
then they on the process now. Now tomorrow, me brother for go back na the central police because we don't pull the case na in England and transfer am to the central police station.
Okay, now say now they look for justice. Now that side they will not able understand what type of justice they actually look for. When I feel say I not go get justice, but because if the case then a police, say they processor, investigator, that's still there on the normal procedure and this. So why would I so worry say that when I feel say something not they go right, when I want to talk to the world, waiting that thing they will fear when I where they scared now when I make we make on a decide for calm talk the media.
One thing wey Usele Okada the media because this not of my brother no more it don't happen to. This killing business of poison, strangling, or they stab somebody, it don't they go on at this country. And once they arrest the person or say them put in a cell or jail, they automatically see them free the person back. What you want, we need the government for put heads together for let them stop this way they're going on at this country. Because as I dey talk to you now, even up to yesterday, me cousin in woman, in friend, yesterday she was poisoned.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then I host her, but you know, see her to we where they call him, tell him say in friend don't die. So we get a lot of cases them. It's today self they even bear one policeman where they even poison back. So this case of poison, strangling and Sierra Leone, it don't too much. It don't too much. So we they call on the government for let them put a stop to them things they are so. Because now my brother don't go. We not go able for see him again. We not go able for see him again. But we not know who that are the next person again where this go happen to.
Yeah.
We don't know that again. Who's this poison business go they knock tomorrow. So we they call on the government for let them put a stop to them thing there where they go on at the country. We not say then now we papa and now we mama. The first lady where he take up where they take up power, it stand for the youth them. It say it come for the girl child and the man them for the youth them. So we they call on them because if they finish all the youths in a salon, who that go left? Who that are the future leaders them for tomorrow? So we they call on justice because this thing that they go on where they arrest the person automatically you see them back in free. Only the person, the family will lose them beloved one, now then they left in pain and anguish. Where nice. How much family go left for they cry on that kind thing there for they get sudden death? My brother is only 34.
All right.
Just cut a life short one.
All right. Thank you very much, Margaret. We go keep an eye on this case. So, family, this now some of them we don't get boku them. Then you say not to one thing, but there are specifically we say okay, una can talk because not all time we they talk. Let the people and the victims say come. But the point is we make we self agree for out there. When they can arrest some people, their government, I don't know if the police or bribe, whatever, it's a justice not a day. So, and this is not the augur word for the community, not the augur word for a country. Death for be something that they take serious. If they kill person, therefore investigate and then know exactly what caused the death, and those people that were responsible should be held accountable for that. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We go keep an eye on that, and we go continue to inform the public about that. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Margaret Abigail.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. All right, so Fambo, that was Margaret will begin at the studio as we don't hear in very arch-touching story. But anyway, since you there now, you know a public figure, you want to make any comments on issues like this?
My brother, this is a very sad story where it happened in my country, Sierra Leone. And I'll go live for say that not it happen. But I think the institution were responsible for the protection of lives for be wide awake. I remember when I was officer commanding homicide in the Sierra Leone Police Department. Not that they should stand up in it happen. But to be honest with you, we've been get robust inspectors general of police at the time. The likes of Pabambe Kamara, them, the likes of Moitown, the likes of Kande Bangura that we've been coming after Moitown, Pasafa. We get what they call Western Area Night Operation 10. My brother, we not been a slip in the country, particularly in the city of Freetown. Sign no day we will not go. In fact, we've been get communications equipment that be very effective. I remember we've been go save the life of one Dr. Cargo. We've been there na the throes of death where well armed, burglars and been go surround the house. Around about 2 to 3 in the morning. Can't see the fireworks where they take place and between us and the burglars. We'll be able to save Dr. Christian Cargo. And we'll be able to arrest a few of the one that will go kill him and take all the property. That time been just come on in Canada. A very young man with his PhD, studies and everything. Very influential personality. And I like at the top of the hills where they go there. I don't know who's kind of about resources where the police as an institution go be boastful of now when they go make sure say the lives of people are protected. Whereas I know they cast aspersions, but I'm always saying that we, the institutions, get for live up to the expectations of the least common denominator in the country. For sure, say even if they come up party, they work at they go na us in one green like I been happen all the time, nobody go attack you, go feel threatened just because of the fact that marauders and they all over the country. And secondly, that the legal system as it is will get to make sure say the criminal justice system be strengthened. That when somebody fall foul of the law, it commits such heinous offenses like murders, manslaughter, arson, burglary, where they not found guilty and put them in prison. Therefore, make sure say then complete them prison sentence. Not to any government go come and say, oh, probably my brother don't come, he didn't push it, they can't influence for let them put me come on na jail. When that happens, then there is going to be what is called recidivism. The person will go back into reoffending and cause more havoc and damage. Now that they happen currently in Sierra Leone. So the government, whichever type of government within a power, therefore make sure say anybody who don't commit crime, whether or not you're not president to come and meet your family or brother, don't commit that heinous offense, they serve jail sentence, left farm for make it serve in jail sentence, even if it happen for say rot day, let rot day. Because he kill person. because
Yeah.
it bothers, because it destroys somebody. If
Yeah.
that don't happen, I'm afraid, the criminal justice system is totally broken.
All right. Thank you very much. And we're happy because you said a former police officer, yeah, and you don't just buttress on that point, Steve. All right. We come to the other side where we get serious concern over. I think you go find follow we play a short clip now, yeah. This clip, they show waiting the governments don't do in terms of pull we in at the blacklist. Let me just put this one, we can just now.
My sister, Madam Musa Yorubai, who that they know me no say, I get respect and admiration for the work where Madam Barry they do at the civil aviation sector.
Since 2008, Sierra Leone done day on the European safety list. Boku people then they call on the blacklist. Waiting that they mean is any aircraft where register na saloon, where they fly the call sign of Sierra Leone, it banned from flying into the European and the UK airspaces. So one of the major things that I've been wanting for do now for engage with the counterparts them na their regions then they for see how we go work together for pull we na that list. I think say some months ago when I witnessed say we've been get some guests from Italy we come. The president of the Italian Civil Aviation and my counterpart DG then been come salon on we invitation and then can sign a very important agreement with we, which was an MOU for technical assistance. Then not stop there. Where we go now Brussels for meet with the EU Safety Commission, then come with we. Then sit down with we, they explain to the commission for say yes, we don't partner with Sierra Leone. And we get every belief for say in the next 6 to 8 months, we they work with them for make sure Salon come on that listing. And I'm very happy for inform una to say today, as we sit down, we don't open with registry for aircrafts. So as we are now, we they process 3 applications for AOCs, which means say for the first time since 2008, we go able to get an aircraft where register na Salon again. Again, we really try for encourage connectivity. Where I take office, me and my team, we sit down and we say, what can we do as a regulator for make the environment more friendly for airlines and for CAM while maintaining compliance? So we end up for engage with a lot of different airlines. And as the Honorable Minister say, we happy for announce, say, we then at the final stages with 2 airlines where they can offer enhanced connectivity. We go connect Salon to Guinea, Liberia, Abidjan, and some of the other neighboring countries. We don't really work hard for increase the flight frequencies.
Whatever. Whatever.
Sorry about that. So I'll be trying to say you don't listen. You really get the message. So government said within 6 to 8 months, they hopefully then go pull it from the blacklist from countries and European airspace. We be don't ban. We put we on blacklist. We know they get plane already stand as salon for flying. How this be actually come about? Why they even been banned we if at all, and why previous governments now pull we or I mean, let people understand this side of it back now. Forget about the not put the government to one side and don't talk. Now, as opposition, what went wrong and how we reached to this level? Mute. You mute.
They get now? They
Yeah.
get
Nah, yeah, perfect.
you're not an expert in civil aviation. You don't understand.
Okay.
But when I listen the synopsis of waiting with sister don't talk about, it occurred to me for say the problem where they can for resolve It all happened before the All People's Congress Party, by then as an opposition, came to power in 2008. You don't understand? By waiting me understand. So therefore, if by 2008 efforts have been made by this lady, when probably a managing director of a particular institution, work with the European Union, counterparts, for let there be a reconnectivity of airlines with the come to the country, it clearly don't show you the onus where the government we don't kind of power, you don't understand, take upon itself for make it go able for reconnect airlines the way they can at the country. And at that time, as chief immigration officer, may the soul of Mr. Oh God, Mr. Abu Bakar Kamara, who was the general manager of civil aviation in Sierra Leone, a very determined and a successful aviation specialist who worked together with the government of Ernest Koroma at the time, then try as best as they could for let them bring about, reliability and trust in the administration for make them go able for solve all the problems with this system have been talked about. So I think I've been get for give kudos to the All People's Congress Party way by then, when the problems that have been there, now SLPP been in a power. But when Ernest Koroma took over the mantle of responsibility in 2008 counterpart, that was when you see waiting this lady they talk come to fruition.
But if I can jump in, Una take 10 years now power.
Correct.
Why Una not able resolve this one? Why another government is still a talk about time? Is it that difficult?
We resolve them because before we come to power, most of the international airline nobody can Sierra Leone again. Most of them not the kind of Sierra Leone. One, because of certain deficiencies in the civil aviation industry we do not exist during Pakaba time. And secondly, because of the drug abuse of planes where they come at the country unidentified and all the rest of it, and so forth and so on. So therefore, the All People's Congress Party stood firmly for make them try eradicate most of them difficulties there. We make, in fact, during the time of Ernest Koroma to the time where they left, 14 international airlines that come back to the country. Well, if that is not trust, then I don't know what that is. And by the time down there with the International Civil Aviation Organization really give the green signal to most of the international flights there for come back to Sierra Leone. So I believe say the problem was solved during the time of the 10-year period where Ernest Koroma had been in a power.
Well, I think based on what we said on follow, not that international flights, they will not do well, but when it comes to we self aircraft to register at the country salon for left will not be getting in, and that's not the bone of contention here.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that sometimes this will be the blame game where normally opposition nobody and take the full blame. We understand that side. Law we just anger. Law we look on the side. As an immigration officer back then, you understand then connectivity. We're not able to get a clear reason why plane. You just mentioned plane them be the can saloon, then catch oneself with drugs 2008.
Mm-hmm.
What's it cause this issue for plane just land na airport without clearance? Is it because of maybe accident or distress? Let people understand, because government just puts this press release. They not put details what could have happened. Is it drugs? Is it maybe mafia there? Is it when people are able to understand, ain't not clear. So everybody we understand as somebody with the knowledge.
My brother, I've never been a minister, but I can tell you from the point of view of a security expert, I don't work in the police department for 10 years. And I work as a security expert at the United Nations Observer Mission in Sierra Leone for 2 years, where I've been to give security expert advice to Francis Okello. And of the time where I became chief immigration officer in the country for 10 years, I could tell you, say, much of these things that not going to ever happen without an insider. You know, connivance, it happen. And particularly when they feel to say it is possible for we go able to make quick money, so that them planes there then will come unidentified, then will come unregistered, and then will come without even making any kind of correspondence to the civil aviation. Well, look at this one we just landed at this country. It happened back when Anas Kuruma was away, when a similar plane be just landed at the country. By the time Anas Kuruma, they breeze into the country, then almost arrest all the crew we been there, we been there on that plane, and that cocaine they been they carry. So those who had to suffer the consequences of it, they suffered it. And at that time, we're all involved in the process of investigating how come that plane they've been landed at the country where they say huge amount of drugs can be able for land them at the country. So you see, if you ask me this kind of question, believe you me, it not go happen without an insider dealing, without an insider guidance. No matter what you say, you don't understand. And I've so
Okay.
much happen. Back at the ports are the key. These things do happen. It is only left with the government in power if they are not in connivance with most of the international drug dealers they are for make them go for step up robust measures where go make we country not being there, not then at the list of people countries there where they disrespect
So
international.
possibly that's now one of the challenges we make maybe the European air space now and allow we for let we get a plane we already start let rogue dual baron not take advantage of the poor economic corrupt country then go register a plane where go the traffic drug car inside Europe. Is that probably one of the reason we maybe consideration of the Europeans and why not allow we for get a plane?
Correct. If we not take robust measures as a country, then the European countries there then go always the make Sierra Leone suspects.
Okay.
Yeah. So that normally is where they happen. And then people and they not going for allow them kind of planes then they for the traverse through, the air route from Sierra Leone to then countries. So we get lots for make we go for prevent that.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Now we come on to something a very sensitive topic we don't manage now for explain, but always the more the merrier, especially people with the experience. We don't do inside government. Then you own church in then you own polishing can find pass all because they have been there. We are outsiders. They will not go inside it. So we hear about another 253 million, $253 million where IMF uh, they can discuss for give governments. Eventually, they give them. What's your take? Is this the way una be they run the government? I mean, you get for because from what we understand, we basic understanding, IMF should be the last resort for any country for go to. Last resort. If a country go there now, then they're in dire trouble. And we also understand behind the scenes say will not be fall apart with IMF at the last part of an S in time because some conditionalities you not take them because if you say they ask for the people, Apple now understand by this 253 million for the general public.
My brother, I want to draw your attention to a moment of time where probably you've been there at the early secondary school stages during the days of Sheikh Stevens when he was the president of Sierra Leone and in relationship with the International Monetary Fund. The IMF is an institution
No,
where
I'm not go school it too.
fine.
I'm
When
not
me
go school it.
me in a school, but from the information we've been there, where Shaka Stevens been they say no to IMF conditionalities. And I just want for before they can answer the question for letting you know
Okay.
with the IMF. When one of the IMF BBC interviewers when they try to ask why Shaka Stevens not agree for making accept the IMF conditionalities for making stop the importation of rice to the country. Then Shaka Stevens said it is suicidal for let the government not import rice to the country. And to the point that he asked the question why they give rice supplies to the military. He said, if me not provide rice supply to the military and the police, then my government is going to be short-lived. What do I mean? It is not every conditionalities that the government will accept from the International Monetary Fund. After all, the IMF now loans then they give. And then loans the highway then they give, now loans them after a period of time, they are payable. So now, like where you say this current administration there, whether now New York, whether now Washington, because I got it mixed up. because I read Dr. Silver Blyden, they respond to the chief minister for say, look,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
this meeting did not take place in New York. It took place in Washington. And I also read they correct the chief minister for say, look, the head
IMF not the president.
is the president, quote and unquote, not to the president of IMF, but not the managing director. And that the IMF not gets president, but that the World Bank then gets president. But until media area from you for say, then go get this loan and not get them from any other source for sure, say IMF don't guarantee them the $250 million. You don't understand where they don't go for. Well, whether from hearsay or from any other source we may don't glean, then the tribal talk say, look, it is actually entangled in the implementation and the actionability of the tripartite. So whether or not they were approved or they were not approved, are not able to give any decisive response to that. We go on for make them return to the country and then clap their hands for say they don't grant them the loan of the 253 million US dollars. These are not loans who for actually be boastful of. Because
Okay.
Sierra Leone, we are sitting on a keg of economic, you understand, prosperity. Where believe me, we for clap our hands for make we go able for make the best use of what we get than we go for go take a loan of 253 million, where according to Silver Blyden, the IMF don't raise red flags. You understand? In terms of waiting this loan go mean, whether not for go settle electricity bills, where the IMF don't get report for sure say EDSA had not done well at all. So they can't take their loans there for go settle EDSA. And again, where the IMF don't also give red alert for say what is contained currently in the treasury is not even enough for make 2 months. We
Two
go able
months. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
import, very important and essential commodities we will run the economy. So whether or not, as waiting me don't read so far and understand, the IMF go grant them this $250 million, except if you talk to me the next day for sure, say that why I don't get that money there. But otherwise, if it is really, really entangled with the conditionalities where they pan the tripartite, I'm afraid I think how they're gonna so then go return back.
Right. Now we understand, of course, the lobbyists they're very powerful now, Washington, and they get a whole lot of them where they work behind the scene for them, and except otherwise, like we say, but me source tell me say then they eventually approval. It's just a matter of time. But anyway, we go observe that, and definitely people then go know. Uh, Moving a little bit from that side, you go can help we on the international trips of Madabio. We I don't know if there is one more of campus where look see embarrassing because Mr. says shame was see a shame. I'm not gonna lie, a shame. But now we put first this back disaster will be get. We see una flag former flag bearer go there and waiting una they do as political party for support them people here. Lord just take 1 minute 11 seconds. right, that's a short one. And if you want to a little bit light on that script and what to know party they do for support victims like that. This not only one more just happened. This one looks again more attention to the media. Of course, you know, say anything with they play at the media, 9 people in the talk bots.
You know, I think I need to give a kudos to Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, representing the All People's Congress Party, for morally speaking, a go na the site for go see the disaster ridden place as to what happened. And when then kind of a disaster there then can take place, now the responsibility of both the government in power and the opposition. And that's what they see in Europe now. Yeah. In fact, now one of the incidents in the one in there we can bring parity in terms of the concerns, the interests, and what needs to be done for the people to both parties. You know, it don't happen there as well. So not to by mistake, if Samura Kamara get for go at the scene and go see what's gonna happen. And part of which I think to see the opposition get for good do, apart from the moral support, the presence of Samura Kamara, a moral concern. And of course, whatever clarion call Samura Kamara get for make for people them in the diaspora and within, we go able forget few things for make them go able for support the people them, the one that way go be survivors of that accidents there. That can be done. For the one that way don't die, okay, by the special grace of God, it's a mystery. They don't die, they don't go. As to how to apportion responsibility, why we get that kind of disaster, look, that should be the responsibility of all and sundry. Because one thing that we know, these are lessons for we for sure say, not to all side for put up a structure in that country there. We need to get the Ministry of Lands as robust as the Ministry for Bee and Works Ministry, for get the kind of specialists then in terms of engineering faculties where they go able for give advice to the one where they go look at a particular place where they want for put up structure, for let us say, look, don't waste your time putting any structure here. And what kind of liability such people that will fail for do their duty, you understand, go befall on them. Because that dereliction
congratulate
of
the
duty
president.
we will get for look into as well. So I believe, say, waiting the opposition, like your question said, get for do now, is that we get for kind of like create or engage, the institutions we're responsible for then kind of engineering structure, engineering responsibilities there, for make sure, say, any sign that this country not to all side for put up a structure. Waiting me understand as to who side and put up this structure, yeah. So it's very dangerous for let them put the structure there. Wait today, don't go casara the lives of them people there, yeah. So you see, governments have got to be very robust. Engineers were responsible, we specialize in those areas, then get for be very robust. Business as usual, get for be set aside. That yes, I don't go as an engineer, I don't go look at the location. This type of structure no go be fit for let them put them yonder. But if you give me 15 million leons, I go give an approval, let it put on there. This is the sequel. Where would the see today? So this is all the cause of bad engineering advice. You understand?
Right. Governments we see back again wherein the heavy downpour of rain, of course, will be demolish boku property them back. But then they blame saying that the iron rod, the quality of the material, the government be put up something like this. And I just want to self help we if this is the right way for fight issue like you just mentioned. Say we'll get forget the Ministry of Works get for be very robust in terms of wood which building then for the permit issuing of permits. But listen to government then you start accounts.
Not to money transfer. This na the agency where for the past 3 years, the ministry don't come with this agency for set the national standards them for any good way they come on at this country and where they go out of this country. So they are so very important in terms of standard regulations. We also get, and we get the representative, my own brother, Mr. Jogoba. Another agency will fall under the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Now the NCPC. And we also want to tell with President Boku Tenki, where he formed this agency because he valued the life of mortal man. Because he know about the safety and security of the citizens them. He says, so they bring come this National Consumer Protection Commission under the leadership of CEO Lawrence Basiwe Sido with Winaya, so that the consumer there, then go get play suicide and they go lay complain. So that the consumer go happen. So within the ministry, we also get the standards and compliance. So we get standards bureau. We get standards and compliance. When are then there for monitor the work of all the agency there, so that the agency then go able for carry, then work them. At the end of the day, we in the ministry, we go able for say we don't accomplish we goals them. So what thing can happen? We come in, me and me minister, July of last year. We still say we can meet problem there with substandard iron rod. So what do we do as a ministry? We call out and reach out to make una listen, so that for say Ministry of Trade and Industry, they do nothing. Make una know today the work where we don't do as a ministry. We call a meeting with the iron rod importers them. We call a meeting with the store owners them. We call a meeting with all the relevant MDAs them, other ministries them, where we know say get for do with safety and security. The first thing as a ministry we to tell the iron rod people there, iron rod importers, for say we don't understand say there are so much of substandard iron rod in the market, and therefore stop the importation of the iron rod here.
All right. Okay. As you don't get this now, one of the solution of the government, and for not just save time, then go further for say. Now, if you need for buy imports, imports iron rod, you need for get license from them. If you are in government, what's gonna they do different in terms of where we don't know side the launch investigation for determine say that this iron rod cause the OSM for broke. We never know, because perhaps and for those sites a credible commission or whatever way suggests clearly, even though figures and rate come some, we still get problem with those commissions. But you as an opposition, what's not for beyond the different with this situation?
It is really unfortunate that anything that don't happen. You see, Komon-Tok, anything where they happen of them kind of disasters there, you don't understand. We they glean, what's in a glean? Where they gather bits and pieces of information as to everything we cause this kind of disaster. Whether or not now the cements now of low standard, like you talk about standards bureau, where they're not set up, or the iron rods are they of low standard, or whether or not the venue where they put up the structure now ain't not strong enough for carry the weight of such a structure. It is one thing to say this is what we have done. It is another to make sure that you carry out beyond all reasonable doubts the functions of what that institution is supposed to do for make anything of the sort not happen. That is where they get with it and call lessons learned. But I go tell you, say, this go happen back in Sierra Leone, because we didn't do the people the way they go be infested in their institutions there. Now people the way not they go do the proper thing, but now the people the way they just go for, look, this is not right for it to be done, but if you give us so, we'll give you the approval. We don't meet on our governance a little bit.
Okay.
I know what government officials are capable of doing. From Parliament, they can down. The corruption is stinking Sierra Leone, brother. It is stink. You don't understand. Here, when the kind of thing there they happen, then they carry out an investigation to the letter. Why this household? Whether or not the one they will give the building permit, then they are at fault. Whether the surveyors they are at fault. The side we then go buy them building materials there, whether they are of standard, whether the building is good for purpose, it fits for purpose. All of these things need to be done. Then we'll make sure, say, all those that are responsible, at least would I get liability for facing or face them. But in our country, we have lost lives. That structure don't fall. Trust me, nothing will come out of it. So, if you ask me, the government has a lot to do with people that will get a sense of commitment to make sure, say, money is not everything, but the goodwill for make you go able for do something where you go bring, you understand, a better, a prospect for the people then.
So basically, if you not be in our power, you talk about now go do the European standard. Now you try for talk about fully investigate.
We could do things them we suppose for prevent the loss of lives. Me particularly, I not go look that side, who side that me not to a surveyor. But to be honest with you, if I was one of them, I go look that side with that structure, the team up. Believe me, like you give me 100 million, nothing not gonna make a make left building team up there. Because at the end of the day, sometimes I me own picking them or my own family or my cousins or my auntie, then I go live there. Now they get for die tomorrow. Why I don't go put a stop to it now? You don't understand. Just as much as what I've been doing in immigration. They can't tell me and let we sleep in the same belly. They say this person here, na a mama, na go sit down in Nigeria, then go born and they, therefore, if I come, despite the fact that the law relating to that a day, but I have to make sure beyond all reasonable doubt with all the documentations, we're not going to make I be held culpable tomorrow. If anybody wants to contradict me, let them contradict me. That's the way it should be.
All right. Time don't beat me, but at least this question will not go left and let it go like this. Marabio in travel, of course, you don't follow. But this latest one, Oxford, yeah, where you go make a statement. Famula just puts on this picture. This is the crowd is. Now the crowd is. You see? This now the crowd is part of the crowd where Marabio go address. Part of the crowd. And this now the address where it makes you. Now the make. But tell me about what did they go on? Because is it because perhaps the man Ulysses, there is a poem called Ulysses, where they refer to an idle king, where if you're so bored in your hometown, in only leisure for travel around the world. So, but is it probably then what's the idea, the strategy? Is it because when you travel, talk to them, few people and 6 people or 10 people that go gaining recognition? What's the end game? This now are they still a struggle for find the word for ask you? Because imagine somebody fly from Salon for go talk to people like few people like this. What's the strategy? What's the end game? Everybody understand.
Well, it is left with the visitor where go talk to the people waiting to see, and for make able for evaluate whether it was a successful meeting. Now, I'm really supposed to answer that question there. But again, for want of doing the right thing, me not go happy for make I go to Oxford for go address an institution. I go see, a small number of people. Which them go able for, which I go able for impart to them small number of people then there. You don't understand? It left to Ram, waiting at the purpose of him, first of all, approving that invitation, waiting it try for achieve, and waiting at the end game, me not able to understand. But naturally speaking, as you self don't see, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. It clearly don't show say, Even those who are supposed to have attended that, maybe they not get interest. And secondly, if the visitor they try for gain international recognition, I don't know whether that is a very good indicator where go show say, it hit the nail on head. So now something where me not going for just like how you confused, now so me say look confused. Just like I not going to forget an appropriate response, now so me say not going to forget an appropriate answer. That's all I can say.
All right. Okay. Don't forget about this now. You don't probably they follow again the travel. In just 6 months, Madabio don't spend don't travel 15 times of recent time. And in 2023, this now waiting government be able to make them check them go $28 million on traveling alone. $28 million. And one of the travel, I think Dixon, one journalist don't turn, where he gets an interview at AYV. It compare the hospital where the Japanese government paid for $16 million, and the man don't spend $28 million. Again, as a position, which una said good, because una not go just set more, una say una not get idea, una know they understand which is mean for how could this one person continue for look like this last one who they just count to so where few people and this man they spend what you wanna they do as an opposition for make sure say we because this travel even cause the job it cost the former auditor general or the suspended auditor general Lara Taylor Pierce any deputy then job for ask for the receipt. But now we get an opposition. What is this opposition doing to make sure that they're actually because they're in our parliament? What do they do for Leona actually draw this money is I mean we get that kanga is picking drawing yes hey not going under trouble. What are you guys doing at all?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mr. Komon-Tok, I wish me not been Abdul K. Karbo, way na in the head of the opposition of parliament.
Well, I know they talk with Abdul Kago. Yeah, you know, strong person. I'm talking generally. What you APC or what you expect?
That's
APC.
what I'm saying. If me not be member of parliament, to be honest with you, I probably could have been killed for making for question, then kind of unnecessary expenditures there. But I am not. And I would like to throw this question to the members of parliament, the extant members of parliament. Now we are a respectable institution for make them go able to answer this question. Because for let them they as members of parliament and then you see this kind of things that happen, I don't know which we go able to talk about them. Because we don't see how robust the opposition then are. When they see you in an opposition, to be honest with you, you are not a lame duck. You are part and parcel of the administration of in a power.
Yeah.
When Lamy was the shadow foreign secretary, now this country, soon as they come to power, straight away he becomes the substantive foreign secretary of the United Kingdom. So waiting he been done the pursue since he did as foreign secretary, that aim in the carry on going with. But we on members of parliament, to be honest with you, I don't face them when I was chief immigration officer.
Okay.
Everything and call something article something. If they invite you to the well of parliament, you get to make sure say you're not going to just go there with all the documentary proof of evidence as to how you don't run the institution financially and otherwise. Look, no matter how perfect you would have been in running of the administration, then go tell you say how for respect Article 39, but then get the way then call them. Waiting at Article 39 day or item 13. That item 13 it simply means you almost always, if you are someone as head of an institution, a parliament, you forgo with an envelope packed full of money.
Really? Really?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you. You understand? When you go, you put them at the table. then all the one they went in at the committee members, that is what they would share as MPs. And you, even if millions don't get missing at the institution, believe me, they sweep them under the carpet because you don't respect item 30. And I can give.
Sorry, bro. This is a news to me. Absolutely, this is why we are so privileged for get to know once in a while for the talk. Because
the institution of immigration, 1, 2, or 3 members of parliament go meet me in my office. I say, qualifier, you want to depend by your book with Sabi or your knowledge we don't go get in England. Look, if you don't come with item 13, we stand it down until you behave. And I can tell you they also do that to one of the most sensitive institutions when anti-corruption. I know call name again. You have to go with item 13 of parliament. So that bewildered me for say, why are parliamentarians coming to parliament? We therefore serve as an oversight for help the government, let the government go before. As you will see in recent times, how a parliamentarian they go align wife, they go within and call it the siphon government funds, and for less steal, they take them out bring and come to parliament. It's sickening. My brother, if we don't say these things, you understand, we die with sin because we need to talk about them.
Yeah.
The members of parliament, let me tell you something. Before people and then they go knock their chest, they say they want for be running made, they want for be this, that, and so on and so forth. But when I begin for some from being councillors, make meaningful representation as councillors, as mayors, as members of parliament, make when I become approved, they'll now go for going for the position of flag bearers. But today, nobody wants to be a member of parliament. And even though if you become a member of parliament, if they go there for good compromise, you understand, with funny government policy, then buy una, and at the same time, when I pass wretched legislations, will begin their yet unborn now, then they can suffer tomorrow of the legislations. Then it's sickening for make you become a member of parliament, to be honest with you.
Wow, thank you so much. And this really just probably buttress or confirm because you have been a victim, of the circumstance of number item 13. A lot of people know they call this program. There is one caller where I still remember all the time, call where they call, whether they blame now the parliament. They say waiting for the government bad now the parliament. The parliament somewhere they blame. They say now the parliament. Now, and it's just, so even if somebody don't save millions of dollars, billions of dollars, as long as he puts the item 13 in case not so.
Item 13 solves the whole problem. I can tell you this. Item 13. I say like that 10 and they may he so rest in peace. Again, the senior accountants we don't pass away. Where would they go? They advised me on. I said no. I don't accept what is called item 13. Let us go with all the documents.
Yeah, Mr. Just want to ask, but you be the succumb to this item 13?
Item 13. If you don't succumb, you are dead. You have to succumb because I don't want to. Then let the delegation. Let's say let you pull his sense to Cambridge, Oxford, now wherever. If you don't behave as to what item 13 says, we'll go stand you down. We'll not go even listen to you, even if you records them clean as ever. Yeah.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, I say, look, Mr. Accountant, I don't understand the way the system operates. Go ahead with them. Because you don't get choice. Because that's the norm. Instead of it being the exception to the rule, it's the norm. You don't get choice. You have to do it. But then do them that the one way they investigate corruption. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm not going to name names. The one way they investigate corruption, he has to abide or comply with item 13. This is not the wretched of the system, as I can tell you. I'm not ever afraid for talking. Even I return to my country today, I'm not going to stop for lambast members of parliament in that country there. To be honest with you. The country, when we people in our parliament, maybe 30 years ago, there was nothing like item 13. They don't go better buko. In fact, they study the standing orders, then get them at the head, like within the constitution, then get them at the head. But they are meaningful members of parliament. The people that respect them those days. But today, members of parliament, them, I'm not even proud to become a member of parliament in Sierra Leone today. To be honest with you, I don't care what they feel about Khalifa Nkrumah, but that's what I've said. Trust me. They're all a bunch of hoodlums. We then go back there, only for make the dance to the tune of the powers that be and pass wretched legislations and kill the whole society.
We wish you forget more time for we expand on this, but unfortunately, time don't beat we. And we really appreciate this one first way to can drop so today and news to we. And I'm sure this don't go viral though anyway. Of course, as you know,
I want for let go viral. True.
As you know, them platform where you talk the people and they share and they don't go how this in the next 24 hours probably.
If it isn't a truth, I don't go talk. If I'm not a victim, I don't go talk. If maybe they condone with that system, I don't go talk. But I not be the condone with that. But I don't get choice. I don't get choice. And you cannot fight a dozen. You just can't. That's what is happening.
You know, that's I say I will feel I will not get time again because how we go fight corruption when we don't get people with the sacrifice? Okay, me, let them fire me from a job. Once I do the right thing, I'm well educated, I have experience, I can get another job. What is it that people stand for their silent position so important that even when it comes to matter of principle or standing for the right thing, they could not sacrifice those, attachments for those principles? Or what is this connection that people they don't want to team up and say, you know what, let be. If you're not the family, but I know they do this.
Let me say this to you today. If it is not true, let God put me in a hell. And I'm not saying this because I want to make myself extraordinary. Because me and I'm guy will respect principles.
Okay.
The former president could attest to this. He could tell you, say, that bobo na me face and kind of England, you know, the mixed matters. And people, they don't tell him for saying a thorough guy. When a former minister way been there atop of me, summon me in office for make we share the proceeds we me they generate in the institution, I say, what do you mean? In senior secretary,
a minister
cajole me, take it from me. We go cajole me, drag me into the minister's office. Now I say, nope, I cannot. I don't even understand what you're talking, Mr. Minister. The minister say, but when a policeman come on at my office, the man will not for comply. I say, I would not even comply. I don't think I was brought to this country to come and share the proceeds that have been, brought to come and generate for the country.
Do you know your own time as? Do you know your regime? Not
pull and come on at my office. I went and met the president then. He's in Nigeria today. Let me ask him. I go meet him. I say, please, sir. I say, I've got something to say to you. That minister will bring come Namid, but we can head with department. Please, sir, for me, bring your appoint time for bring and come. And I say, what do you mean? I say, because this man, he dragged me in an office within senior permanent secretary for let me and gonna go shape within me the generate for the country where they help towards the infrastructure development of the country.
Wow.
I say, really? I say, please, sir, if it is for me, then I'm going to resign. The president knocked the table and said, I go summon on all two. Trust me, when the president summoned me and that minister then in lodge, I swear to God that I hold sacred. Now they tell the minister, he said, let it not happen anymore. He said, this man, I bring and come from the United Kingdom. And we'll agree the handiwork, I don't promote this institution, will not ever see money in that country. He said, I hate divide and rule. Let it not happen again. I went through lots, but not. This is just a tip of the iceberg what they give you.
Wow.
So not to
so, but you're not going to name for with this minister Lord Sabia. Lord just know because they are public information.
You're not in a government again, but a terrible guy.
What's the name? Lord Fena, please.
It's another give name.
Okay, we'll go Fena. Not a problem. Let's give it this way. Don't give it so we'll go find the name. Family. They're not give you the name, but would they find out? I know how they do it. Would they find this name? Would they count the name for now?
To be honest, not them names because it's in do. I get so many examples. The way sister, they don't drag me in anti-corruption and investigation. Look, I was squeaky clean. I always a talker. I don't been get the opportunity for me to speak to the whole Sierra Leone, the whole world, where nonsensical people then they talk all sorts, say qualified buyers and all the rest of it. Hey, we tell God, thank you, the British government don't seize the oils in England. Oh, well, something are hot than seize because we don't get oils. Oh, something are bicycle than seize because we don't get car. But I believe in it and I believe. I don't serve this institution or this country. And as I speak now, I'm still working meaningfully in this country and not the on dole. You don't understand? I get my wife and Pikina, they look after them. Naya. I don't get extras at all. I believe in that. And to God, if we not change your habits, if we not, now the reason this way they fed Samura Kamara, because the man in record is clean. Now I make I tell you, say Samura Kamara, no matter what you do, then go fight. 10,000 go come on the right hand side, 20,000 on the left hand side. But once God there by his side, it go emerge victorious. Look, it don't reach a stage in that country. Let us call a spade a spade. You don't understand me, my brother. Let's call a spade a spade. Lord, work in the interest of the country. We want to see Sierra Leone taking a turn of events. We go make the Pikina who don't born. They're proud for going to that country there. We know to the kind man we go say, now we didn't authority bring in Pikina. I came to this country. Then I was working with the United Nations Observer Mission at Sierra Leone. I killed them for killing me. They were run away, left that mission there. I for don't be to the international staff of higher Keda, but I resigned. I said they can't land me book. I can't with me picking them now, yeah. So not a position make I bring picking in Ghana. You know, lots of things that they will need for talk about.
You know, we you know, why will not be even go on that side? We not say more or less if we don't talk on a one or two platform there that make we try at least for save people in time with church other things there. But it's interesting because in as much as more or less these viewers and they interlap, we get some of we call viewers away. Then if we not come on and they watch no platform again, this now from their own words. And so I'm glad the way you said bring and come, you explain. Yes, the home of us say then be catch up money laundering, you be try way be the immigration, be the sell passports. I think it go even though we don't beat the time, family we apologize. We hardly go this, but some how the conversation they get interesting, and you just get for ask some provoking questions in particular. There is allegation that you were involved in passport deals with foreigners, and that even that make when mother be in government scam, you end up for run away because you don't ship a whole lot of money, and you clarify that side for me now, but you get the opportunity for talk to the world.
I don't talk to the world that we had about it. You don't understand. And it don't circulate. It don't go the world over, everywhere. Look, I can tell you the pauper administration is characterized with such propaganda machinery. And that propaganda machinery is so devastating, it's so dangerous, it's so heinous that they're supposed for be indicted for not making correct stories about people. And that time they go come. We'll go for write the statute books in Sierra Leone for false information. You don't understand. Although then they, in terms of slanderous, activities, libelous activities, then they, but to go past now the statute books, there are much more robust legislations with such kinds of people where they trade these kinds of dangerous lies go be tried for let them go in for demean and destroy the personality and integrity of people. Look, those were absolute lies. Now, let me say this to you, Mr. Komon-Tok. You listen? Hello?
They with you. I just want to let you be full at the screaming. Are they behind? Are they with you? Okay.
Now,
I think if I so for later this you,
let
yeah?
me
Okay.
say this to you. You see this administration waiting a power. Today, make us say this for let the whole world hear it. When I was chief immigration officer, would that their way carry the numerical strength of the immigration system as a whole? na Mende Southeasterners. I'm sorry, I don't want to be very ethnical. And I worked with them generously, genuinely, and professionally. Now, let them go ask them brother the way Komona, Bo, Kenema, Shegbema, Kailahun, and all the rest of it. Let them expose Khalifa Kuruma for sin and money laundering. Let them go ask them. None of the way go tell you say Khalifa Kuruma mixed and corruption. I swear none. Not ask the Northerners though. Ask their own family them. Their own family they will work with. Will put their positions. They know about it. Let them gather the bits and pieces of information where they go carry to them people there for say, now this thing this man they do way bad. Compared to what me don't collect right now. I don't gather. I don't keep. You don't understand. We're absolutely genuine. You know, they even question. For sure, and say, and only be chief immigration officer for 10 years. I worked there as officer commanding foreign national when I was a superintendent of police and immigration. Look, I know the ins and outs of that institution more than any other institution. If I say make I spill the beans as I sit here right now, believe me, then go shake. But I know good one. Because waiting do, everything gets your own time. Until then begin with me, not a problem. I'm not vindictive in spirit at all. But the true get for lasts. We'll go talk about it tomorrow. Me own don't pass, they don't do them. Now I'm in England. I am perfectly squeaky clean. They don't get anything against me. They say me na money laundering. Where is the evidence? They say I get money stashed in the European banks. Where is the evidence? They say I get £5 million house near to the Queen. Ah, man, the Queen, Kensington. Where is the evidence? You know, where is it? But when them be kind of power, now that them promise the white man and say they go fight against corruption. And then people that are known for a reader terminology corruption, then go back on her. But
Okay.
today, the corruption and they hunt them past how they be not hunt with. Now then put a leash on the one the way they suspect say they want for team up against them. Not for corruption, but for let them weigh them down, let them go team up against them tomorrow. Let them reign supreme. The evil that men do live side by side with them.
All right. Thank you very much, Fambule. I think we'll just get for tap that side. Very interesting. I see say a lot of people that want the interview continue more than this, but there is time for every purpose. Hopefully, some other time again, you will join we na the platform now. Yeah, we hope so. Not so.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. So normally, now so we get the tripartite with the talk. We text us in there, though we call us in there. And so they do programs in there. I don't know. Time don't late now, all day at the same time. I don't know if you go spare for just take few calls and no more, at least let people
I'm willing.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. So Fambu, now you on turn now, and the texters then with the camp, we see more than 400 texts. Wow, that's huge. But anyway, let we just take short break. And if you just join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming our Talking Point platform. Today we'll be there with the former immigration boss, Khalifa Kuruma. We'll be to ask about the inter-party conflicts within the APC and how, if they pull Dr. Samura Kamara, whether it will be beneficial or it will be detrimental. We also ask about the international trip of Mada Bio. We also look about the Plainway land, which in my opinion, and we also ask about Mada Bio in visit and the way forward for APC. All right, so they take 2 minutes break. When we come, we can give the mic with the conscious now.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
All right, so family, yes, we don't come on the second segment, Naya, for take the call center. If you don't know the number, the old number, we don't change it. We apologize for that. Please do not call and send anything to we because we don't get access to her. The number for call now 44793-513-0044. We take the first caller. Yes, caller, outside the call from?
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, this is Abdul call from United States.
Yes, Abdul, you get the platform. Go ahead.
I would like to say thanks to Khalifa for your honesty. Then, yeah, they join me for say thanks to the president for the crowd size. I love that size there. I will say this. Khalifa talk about being robust. I mean, from the point where in the Siam is like fighting for Sierra Leone and fight for the people of Sierra Leone. But I they tell you, be the kind where people are eager for build houses in another country, anybody venture for the robust or apply the law the way we're supposed to apply it, and they tell you they end up in a lion shoes. I'm not saying for any other government, but for this government, why this is so. That's where we end up for me. Then the other thing where you make mention about the thing about this aviation thing. But I'll tell you, the first why we use the expression say them in the use Sierra Leone as a transit point for drug that been Tijan Kaba. And if we want to know who side the problem, they compare Kaba in era of drug to ANES and then compare to now. We go know whose governments do well with the drug situation at the country. Then the main point now, Khalifa, you talk about you're in Utem na the police, you're in Babe Kamara in Tem, how effective will have been there for carry out night raids against the armed robbers and other bad people. And the point for me go and make mention, when me they go up Nasib Top Street, I will tell you this. For make policeman fire gun, that be a very, very difficult thing. There was a time when a raid carry out policeman fire, plain close police officers in Canada area, they can't investigate that fire in there. So what's not the difference between then and now? We make police can fire anyhow they want.
All right,
they can just do anything they want. Thank you, bye.
Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, we get another voice on the line. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, society call from.
Yes, Mina Ahmed. I come from UK.
Yes, Ahmed. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to my big brother, Appa, and anyway, you know, I can call me. I'm grateful, and for Canada platform, and I really appreciate where you come, and of course you've been promised me to say the candy. Listen, my brother, me where I grew around Alpha, I know her very, very well, and of course we're very strict. We young ones and the young brothers and the family member. It's a big family actually, So Asabi and all what they say is the fact, because we know we will grow now because they deal with bigger, we know then this and the policy, then streets that the house and stuff, and they mess up with the job. So they mess up with any family member. You have to be very abide to the laws, So all of them tell you the talk. That's true. After the work, we been there as they say they been there as we work as pretending. We see the crackdown because we saw we grew up in Akisi. We get top chief man there. They link the lost there, they Orosho, they large money there. They crack them down because they get some plain clothes officers where they patrol, during the and day, and then they get the youth pick up them. It will be dangerous time. Imagine after the week guns and they around. Then guys have the tension. These are civilian like Castle family area. Chop na Christian and they go chief with guns them.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Most of them then gets linked because na the court system. Because we talk about I with the squad and the you bigger than the high court judge and stuff. But they manage for control situation. That was fine. We young, we small, we know the tenant there. But today look what they happen. Indeed, na corrupt system. Now then system has some of who they talk against. Because what did happen at the parliament system? If you see a government they go wrong, now the parliament, look at this parliament. Look how parentive money they say may walk back. So imagine that. What did they say? So this I said, don't make APC parliamentarians and stick in a parliament too. Not just party, they're not fighting to people.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Ahmed. Thank you. Yeah, that item. Yeah,
thank you.
That item 13 today. We say I don't know. Say this. Yeah. Anyway, we don't clear events. We don't know. This not to ERC. Yes, call outside the call from.
This night, Jubela, they call from Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, Jubela, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Hey, I just want to send a big shout out to my brother Kulifa Kuruma for letting muster the courage to come out and call things them by their names and name things them by their names back. That it gets a lot of things for let you tell about this man. Say this man, I mean, good for that country. We get a lot of what I said. We don't work inside the previous and the current government. But they're not mustered. They're not mustered that energy or that courage for come out and say truth to power. So I just want to say kudos to Mr. Kulifa Kuruma for letting be one of those Sierra Leoneans and come out and say, I'm APC, but we will not go allow let people then come, then destroy the country because I want to maintain my position. They ask for let find kind people in there. Very few. Very few. So once again, kudos.
All right, thank you very much, Jibril, for your contribution. Yes, call outside. All right, missed this one. All right, let's take this one. Yes, call outside the okay, we missed this one. Let's take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is Kailondo.
Oh yeah, Kailondo. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Mr. Khalifa, nice to meet you. A very brilliant young man. We appreciate you, everything what you they say. But we dey try for act. We dey try for see this government I don't under state captured. They captured most of with people that will be don't respect. They all on the inside this state captured. And we be don't they see we Samura they struggled, even campaigned and everything. And Mr. Khalifa like una so una be don't enjoy under then and Eskoloma in time then. But we not see una face them for help Samura. We not hear una face them. All them struggle yeah. But now is opportunity, you get the privilege now. We don't hear you then this year. I don't know what thing happen. What thing happen where you not been put no focus on the election and what thing be they go on. You just keep silent. Because they say the evil that men do lives after them. You know? And APC, you say now you party. But if you say you party now you party, you get for respond to the party. So we have been the people that will be under the state captured. This 9 are my own.
Okay, it will address some for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We had another voice. No. All right. Okay, we miss this one. We take this one. This one don't anger for quite some time. Let's see if we go add this one. All right, we don't miss this one. All right. Okay. We see first. Okay, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, they call from US.
Yes, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
I just want to tell you thank you, at least for bringing this wonderful Sierra Leonean, on board. I think say this now we young ones there for the wish for, especially for them brothers there where they don't get out opportunity through God for serve that country. At least believe say this is not the time where the honest one and for come
I say, what's it really? What's really they go on wrong in that country there? Ali, this is an opportunity we didn't get for do. For the sake of the Almighty God. And for the young ones, we they owe that to the young ones. Even this man, I believe, they get the same attributes them doing a Dr. Samura with Mr. Khalifa. Discipline. Very, very important. When somebody holding kind of a sensitive positions in there. I believe, what thing God don't do for them in life, at least, I feel serious them for appreciate her now and do the right thing for that country there. But the country really sad, too long. It don't be too long, where people, just few people, they deprive the majority, which is bad. You see, even this man Samura, all this pressure we in the face, not just the bad ones, and then they fight against the good ones. But we are still in pray, at least for let God, go help them few small ones they for me them go overcome the bad ones in that country, so that we all people enjoy that country. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Now we had another voice. Yes, this is Alfambo from the Komon-Tok. Yes.
Komon-Tok. This is from Komon-Tok community.
No bad man. You get the platform.
Plenty. Thank you because for taking time left them. What did they do? Busy schedule. Can't answer we call. For casting size, we thank you so much, sir. Kudos to you, dear Alfambo. Additionally, remember say I don't like the program, so there will be big.
All right. Thank you.
I not subscribe, please. I not say yes. Sometimes they encounter your own party, you go very happy. If you encounter the other side, gladly. But still, we not say one. There will be big. I not continue for share and like the program and subscribe. That's some of the Mr. Komon-Tok this will do for ourselves and for the community and for great grand picking if anything comes to the WhatsApp salon, we able to get a record for play for them. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Ufamo from Komon-Tok. And all right, okay, we missed this one. Now we take this one. We get a program for actually we get some Sierra Leoneans we still we still get the contact hat. They invite me to one program yesterday where I go see one lady where they struggle for raise money for support back na salon. They go visit salon one time in heart what you see and do a fundraising. I do small clip on that, but tomorrow we'll eventually put and let people and see. Perhaps that will motivate other people as well. And okay, now we take back this other call. They come. This one. I'll just check quickly on the messages there. And this one come up from Babatunde, where they say these are all works of the government agent. Remember they said First Lady talk about using agents for mob justice. It's being implemented. And this one come up from Caesar. I say one good thing about Mr. Khalifa Nkrumah is that he has helped a lot of Sierra Leoneans regardless of tribe. And this one come up from Ahmed Kamara. He said the item 13 in Parliament, we must speak loud and shout about this why there is so much corruption in every sector of the government. We'll go popularize this one by God in power. All right, let's take back on the call side. Yes, call outside the call from.
Well, good evening. Good evening, and I call from my salon.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Secondly, I just want to appreciate our platform, and I also want to appreciate Daddy Khalifa and the man talking, understand what they talk. I just want to say no more. The likes of Mr. Khalifa
if Dr. Samura for succeed, we will want people to come for making go back. Now, Salon and go start to continue for finish the work when we don't begin on that immigration. So just say no more. I'll be facilitating a meeting for him and some distinguished gentlemen in London not too long ago, and they know that they talk. But I really appreciate this. We papaya so and we community leader, and I say thank you. You know, we kind of the platform. You know, but I want to make we keep you interview exclusive. You know, what I appreciate. So you come, you open up and give what insights of your job we don't do not continue. But I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, for calling. Let me take another call. All right, okay, we don't miss this one. All right, whilst we wait for more calls, let me just look at this one. This one from Zanab say true, we need him. He can still work in his country. Salon. All we need right now is honest individuals. And this one from Bintu Kali say I never know or meet Mr. Khalifa before, but knew few people that knows him very well. That is, he is a man of integrity and no nonsense guy. And this one come from Peter Kuruma. We see Mr. Khalifa Kuruma, please, if you can have time to reach Dr. Samura to show us how to strategize, how to structurally push forward the electoral justice. And this one come from Lami Denki. I hope other former top government officials will come out and speak up like Khalifa Kuruma. And this one come from Junior Cargo. They say this not correct man or a midterm way e be CIO the live now Gordon's Drive. And this one they say Gladys Kuruma. They say Mr. Kuruma, now you in law demo. And this one come from Kadia to Ray. God will surely glorify himself in Sierra Leone in Jesus' name. And anyway, there are a whole lot of, oh my God, the Texans. Wow. Victoria, they see members of parliament, them these days now so money business. This one come from Amidu Conte. It says Samura Kamara and his followers are daydreaming. And this one come from Lolo Gasparini. He say APC una really okay. All right. Just so we advise, please, we want to make sure see we keep the platform decent. Everybody get right for put a comment, but make an respectfully, please. No insult person. Of course, I know that when they insult person here, and I want to really want to know. Trust me, we know they warn you again next time. You know they see this channel again no more. We know one day because of rudeness, but if you say they can't make rudeness now, we know they take that place. It's a decent platform. I make they count decent people in our place. Just so I know. Una know anyway when I this something a new person. Now that make they wanna maybe a new person because all you want to watch here are decent people and don't they follow we amicably and with respect. Lord, take this other. Lord, just take two calls and then we'll wrap up the program entirely. Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah, outside the call from. You the call from Usai?
From the UK.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to Khalifa for coming this evening. And then I will collect for a reform. You know, Khalifa and Amado have been for long. You know, who will be the go school and the man they will be the admire. You know, that's any that being senior officer at the police. You know, a man what was have for long and a very strict and disciplined man. Very, very disciplined. You know, so within in the talk so and the right thing in the talk. If them money are not go saloon back, then saloon, then go put saloon the way that the right trajectory. Saloon finish. Saloon really, really finish. If them money not go back again for go build that country. Because now people now we get way honest and get integrity. And then for go rule salon now. Enough is enough. Then all this business, this corruption, this rubbish. Salon Parliament are the most corrupt institution of the country. What they talk to lie, now the most corrupt, but all their survey they can make, their IGR, this and that, they all don't talk and say Salon are the most corrupt, and the Parliament are the most corrupt institution. And until you get a sober Parliament, before ever we will get a better country. If we don't get so look like the UK, for example. The Parliament and they hold the government accountable for everything. They call the minister, the Prime Minister and Parliament. Who question her? Serious one. Put her under sweater. But we salon, the Parliament are joke the paper.
All right, thank you.
They say no, it's for left hand, they go back.
I tell you. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, parental I just so then they say confirm all the differences of people and begets about whether Parliament actually confirm. And man and go sit on the back then they all right. Fambula, we don't end the course now because of time. Differences because Mr. Kolifager for respond. So we just want tap on that first. Maybe, just maybe, if you get space, we will consider that. Anyway, over to you. We pass the mic to you.
I want to tell all the people that we don't submit questions. Thank you. Plenty. Thank you. Let God guide you all and protect the country. Caller number one about the building of houses and the aviation and all the rest of it. You talk about during the time we've been undertake on the activities of Western Air and Night operation, and then it's very difficult for the policeman fire gun as opposed to this. It is true. My brother, it's not even difficult for me to go able for pursue robust land procedures. Robust, building of houses procedures. We get architectural engineers, we get civil engineers, we get land experts in the country. We don't get a ministry of that kind for many, many years. But in them days when we're young, we hardly ever hear about the collapse of buildings. Sometimes it's good for us to go back to basics, to be honest with you. And know say incrementally, society, they become dynamic and changes that occur. But then again, now so also we go able for develop legal systems, and so we develop regulatory regimes where we go able for control the ways and means of us coexisting and doing things in the country. It is not a difficult thing to do at all. But with the right kind of government, believe you, showing me all of these things will be done. And to the one where they talk about how when they crack down criminals those days. In fact, now the likes of Pabambe Kamara, they pull name. That's and they will get senior officers. They were very, very uncompromising. You they work because you like the job. They work for money. You they work because you want for pull name. Whether or not they may use draconian measures for letting crack down criminal offense system, criminal case system. But again, the country, if they go to bed, you sleep and wake, nothing already happen. We need for revisit them days, them when then kind of existing law, then they of appeal to them so that we'll go able for not to take politics. Today, politics now don't mess the whole thing, my brother. Believe it, show you me. Oh, my brother and a minister, oh, my brother and a member of parliament, like who commits crime, they go with it and call. There was a time when I was officer commanding homicide. Then a former minister of Kaba in regime, then I was younger than the minister when I be young man. Young man, then in their 40s, You understand? To late 40s. Me come up from a college, I probably go there in my late 20s. But I was officer commanding homicide. This young minister can meet me, insisted and bring and come, you know, for pay rent at all. You always get the property, you have to pull and come on the property, then can put it to me. Okay, I know say that not a criminal offense, but it gets something for do with civil, you understand, aspect of the law. But then I summon this woman, I say, okay, you know what, this woman don't can tell me, say, you know, they pay rent, you know, and to come on, you know, they come on there. The woman sent calling brother and the minister on the Pakaba in time. The minister came meet me, begin to threaten, say, if him make his sister come on that was the, he swear pan the wounded society where he join. I said, come on, Mr. Minister. You don't swear to your wounded society because your sister not the parent. So let's continue for day for let take advantage of the landlady. I said, I'm afraid. I advised the lady, I said, go to court. These are the kind of things where they talk about with people and then a position where they then a power, how they misuse and disuse political power. Brother, this is wrong. I don't know how to do it. At Jibril Bangura in Ohio, I heard you. Let God bless Una and we appreciate the truth. Because me not afraid for tell truth to power. No matter what. I tell truth to power Neskoroma. It left between me and God. Tripartite. Between me, him, and God. I tell truth to him. For sure say me not afraid for tell truth to power. Because I'm a papa, I'm a big brother. If I see something in Gora, I they draw here, I say, Koto, now so I see you. I'm not afraid of that at all. So if you see today at a suffer that country they were left there, now because of the truth what tell to power. The one self we did they will meet up in the airport. This Julius Marabi will meet up in the airport. Now the plane we get for no say me na Khalifa Kuruma. What get for no say in a Marabi. I swear when I ask her, they say, Fatima, do you meet this young man? This is a very strict disciplinarian. They say, forget this in 6 in that country, that country they go team up Changa one. Now this man, I make her no come out of the country because I talk to say when I go deal with her. You see, man, my brother, he knows me very well, and I help him. And he take me card. And they tell me thank you why they help him, brother, say when they can. Because I was doing the right thing. I'm not afraid for talking today, I'm not afraid for talking tomorrow. But sometimes we power left and just know me to go hug each other. He's my friend. You know, even be what for now work for him in the regime. God and be witness. Take it I get the communication, but I say no. I know they work. So it comes to Kailondo. Kailondo, I listen to you.
So governments were Marabio Biale work in governments?
Definitely. Definitely. That's an ogle lie. We did put local when we lost elections, me and my wife would ponder what next to be done. Now they the text come. When I read the text, now I say, Mama, read this text, but it's coming from State House. I say the general want to talk to me, want for now work with an regime. God is my witness. My wife is from the south. I know they lie. Anything with me they talk, I get evidence. Now my wife, as godly as she is, I say, they say, Papa, Lord, just pray. On everything, Lord, just pray. I say, okay, that's fine. I say, prayerful, Lord, go pray. I say, but I'm not go work under SLPP for one reason. The people and then go disown me, they say I don't sell out. We up and talk, now the telephone call itself came. They asked Mr. Khalifa, have you received the text message? I said, yes, I've received the text message. What is your take on the proposal of the general? Now I say, well, let me confer with my family members and the party that brought me to Sierra Leone to come and work for the country. I said, make me do some consultations. If you know to say Bila no see tomorrow. You don't understand. Now in the voice say, oh, does that mean you don't want to work with us? I said, that's not what I'm saying. I said, let me just do some consultations. The president is a gentleman, but let me do some consultations. Oh, well, are you coming for the inauguration? I said, there is a procedure. Once I receive the invites in my office, I go for the inauguration. Then the telephone lines went dead between me and them. You don't understand. if me not been bad guy, if we not be no missing at the airplane between me and Mr. Mada, Bio and his wife, these things would not have happened because they know me for being a strict disciplinarian. And when we meet at the plane, we talk to he said, "Love, Sidonia, pa qualify not to reach." We talk me and Mr. Mada Bio will to sleep na the plane. What he tell me, he said the way we did so. He said now Luna kind and we say we're not bad because it's too strict. I said to God, look, I tell you, they ever forget this between men. So if things go happen the way it happen, it make a run at the country, say, but I go deal with this one because I challenge them. Okay, that's fine. I'm here, I'm safe. So Mr. Kailondo, Mr. Samura Kamara, it go tell you, say, from the day beginning, Qualified Kuruma was with me. Because when in 2018, they nominate him, Kuruma choose him, I think I'm not going to make mistakes. I mean, the first person we pass Samura Kamara call my office. He sent in direct to General Foreign Affairs. He said, "Bo, call me, Qualified Kuruma, I can't talk with him." That 10 day, it been a rumor right around the country say, if Victor Fo would have become, you understand, the flag bearer, Qualified Kuruma was going to become his running mate. That was a sure ball thing, where everybody did know about. But it never happened. So when Samura Kamara called me, he said, "Now so happen." I said, "Koto, congratulations, now you got choose." He said, "Dear, do me a favor. Go talk to Victor Fo for make you accept me. God na me witness between me and Samura Kamara and no go lie. I went and spoke to Victor Fo, but Victor Fo did it alive, he not die, and no go lie. He go say, Qualified Kuruma came and spoke to me. That was a tripartite business between me, Samura Kamara, and Victor Fo. And the results was good. Although Victor Fo, he been vexed beyond unimaginable bounds, but I calm him down because he be left me no good, no bad. So from that time to now, I've always been with Samura Kamara. So I not see don't set the motto for say Bambai where the electioneering before the elections. The whole world heard me when I spoke before the convention. I said, let everybody throw in weights beyond Samura Kamara. Some of the brothers in the north, they even keep me malice. They say, me talk quick. But that audio, it went and everybody listened to it. So the gentleman Kailondo, I've done my bit in the way it should have been done. And one way say it's an opportunity for let them bring back some of them guys there for can help the youths. Sierra Leone is my country. I return anytime from now. I return every time from now. Hey, I'm a tried and tested guy. I'm battle tested. Hey, I don't go jail. This party don't put me in a jail. I don't come out. I don't struggle. I don't survive all sorts of threats. Take a counsel in this country. When I come to this country, I come back to residence. By the time they take me to Lincolnshire University, after I don't do 8 months of legal advisor's position, about to see, then the university pick me up for make I go to a PhD. Then they only want a police clearance because when I became less than 2 years or 3 years, because if I don't take 5 years, this power administration, they seize me police clearance. Then talk fire, they say they're not the same. I had to drop my PhD program.
Wow.
This is how I suffered in this country. And I've been getting one of my best friends, we all been studying from big college, a permanent secretary. I'm not go call him. That man, he called me prof, me they call him prof. He said, this time around, I'm afraid I cannot help you. And this the man will be come to me on weekends to say, well, for go. He said, on weekends, I they pull them, feel money again for make it go. This man turned me down. Because when they called him Alpha Qualified Kuruma, it's like I stink when they call him to them and they had the regime. Because they wanted me down. I opted out of the PhD program. But do I care? But I get 5 degrees. What's that they worry for? What are they worry for? And I'm a professional. So I don't care about that. So that done. You see, come up to the always say, need day for make we play the record tomorrow for the younger ones. Well, the younger ones are listening to me now. Then go learn from all of these things while they talk. You know, it's all for please anybody or for wrong anybody, but anything we see, they command on my heart, they command on my mind, on my heart, it come out, and not a lie. Like the truth that in me they talk. You know. So therefore, the one the way to appreciate me of all that I have talked about, going back to Sierra Leone, not to say that a difficult thing. In fact, I did on the way for make a return back to my country. You know, and another thing to say, I need for campaign any political, you understand, somebody or say, oh, but look me the idea. No. If the way with me don't work for that country, there, genuinely speaking, people then they talk say that they pray about if I go, I don't want for go then immigration league. No. Come on, I don't go beyond that. But the government in power go use me for make we go able for investigate. The one they would accuse me of the things that they said I have done that I have not done, but then I've done the worst. I get all the facts with me now, yeah. All the proof of evidence. So, but Lord just left her normal.
Yeah, as always, the conversation can be so interesting. Sometimes it can be even emotional, you know. But we appreciate your presence, Naya. This is why sometimes people in Naya then they blame Una, plenty, and you also see the commendation. Not that you know there are two sides to a story, three sides. Some people say three sides. Some people say two side. You get the truth, you get the ones the two side, you get the truth, you get the facts. But what we try for Tokyo is if now one side of the story no more they come out, then the other side not there. Ultimately, what thing go stand tall. Now the one where that the story were available. Just like all man they blame now Samura, everybody they blame her. And we don't see the Kamara then, the Yaya Tunis then, the other, they all don't make statements there, they all don't grant interview there. And because not see Samura, and he just got to take their words then because the person, die, they're alive, defend himself. So what are they ever talk with all those allegations? Imagine if you be keep quiet, you not talk nothing, how people will know. But in as much as in as much as you don't talk this again, that not entirely when they say wipe you out from any other thing. What you don't do tonight, you don't left hand to the people and for make them be the church because they don't listen the first side and you then say don't can listen the other side. Not a vindication actually we can do, but at least an opportunity for people and get a fair knowledge for Solomon of fool. We can dull, we skin slow, but we're not fully able to understand this is not true, this is not true. So we appreciate Suna and imagine a call. I don't know if in I text a caller they say if I think I text her, the former government officials, ministers, we don't work. Not only that make people like can comment. Few people like we can mostly say the Bereti, the Bereti, and lately you that they commend them not because of any other thing, but because they get the gut for can't talk. And I know can't talk anything extraordinary, yeah? Just like what you talk out of your own experience and what you don't see. When are these people and also they serve as a sort of a motivation for the young people and for say, oh, not to everybody bad, wouldn't be the same. It look like they are good people, but if you don't talk, how we gonna know? That's where the issue comes. But we appreciate your presence as always. And surely some other time again, we go extend an invitation to you. You got any last word for say before we say goodbye?
I want to tell thank you to Una, we organized this program, and to all the thousands of listeners all over the world. For make I tell and say I appreciate them where once in a while they don't get for listen me on side of the story. But if we not be provide, this media mechanism, probably the one them where do I read from me, then not for be ever read from me. And one or two audios where I be don't make, not to everybody probably will get the opportunity for listening to them.
Yeah.
So I'm not a campaign nobody here, but I am telling the truth as it is. That's all about it. So I tell you now, all thank you for listening to me. And I believe say sooner rather than later, the truth go prevail where Samura Kamara go occupy the State House in Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So, Fumble, we end the program. Naya, we tap her, and hopefully some other day, back today. Tomorrow we deal with Boyd Jalo Jamboria from Norway. Of course, we already don't schedule that every Monday. Very interesting program. We tell plenty. Thank you. I don't join me around the world, across the world. Kelvin say thank you very much, and Jay. And I'm not Almami Kurma, Gladys Almami, Legendary. I'm not too Augusta, and the rest of the members. And as always, we really appreciate Tuna. Without Tuna, this program the never go through. Una know that. So we can't thank Una enough. Just like Una, they tell we thank you. Una, it thank you now. What gets out? Una, they tell we thank you. Said they tell Una thank you. There's a reason for that. They cannot get the platform. These are the facts. Imagine how much people can watch today. Almost 800 people in live and they watch, which means in the next 8 to 10 hours, like 8,000 people are going to watch the program. And this is just YouTube or not to Facebook. So it's really going far and wide. And now don't make we don't the up. Not so you. Now don't make we don't go up. Not sharing. Today, if you talk about people that will get strength in terms of passing sensitive information or important information, you won't consider we. But we glorify her for that. So tomorrow, we are back, like I say, a Sierra Leonean lady, we perhaps some of them there back will get similar hats like that, where instead they make some fundraising for Pekin and Downtown. We can put some of the thing we do and see our best, perhaps, if we just want to consider for follow suit. Anyway, until then, my name is Komon-Tok. Bye bye.